Hello, I'm going to show you how to flash a SBF file on a Motorola Droid 2, Droid 2 Global, and the R2D2 with the Android system version 2.3.4. These three devices are very similar and the steps are the same. I have a Droid 2. I'll show you the file you need to download. We're going to be doing using a program called ezSBF. It boots to a Linux operating system. This comes as a ISO file, so you need to download the ISO file, and then we need to verify that it's correct. So the MD5 is listed here. You highlight this and then Control C to copy it to clipboard, and then open up a program like MD5 Check Utility. Now it monitored my clipboard and automatically pasted the MD5 number there, and then I'm going to go browse to where I downloaded the file, which is here, and click open, and it's going to compare what the file's MD5 checksum is and what I pasted there, and it found that they're the same, which means that the file downloaded correctly, which if it didn't download correctly could be bad, and likely would not work correctly on the phone. So we verified that. Now this file is an ISO file, and it can be mounted to a CD or a USB flash drive, or run from a virtual machine. If you're going to put it on a CD or a flash drive, it needs to be done there with a specific way. I'm going to be showing you how to use image burn, or you can use, if you've got Windows 7, it also can burn ISO files correctly to a CD. You want to write the image file to a disk. ISO file is an image file. Please select a file. Then you want to make sure that your CD or DVD burner is selected. You want to make sure that it's verified is checked. And then when you enter a disk that can be written to, you'll have this option to write here. You click on that, and it'll burn the disk. And then when it's done, you close out. It'll take a few minutes to burn that. Now, if you want to save it to a USB stick, flash drive, you want to use a program called NetBootin. I'll link to it on my Google Docs page. You will go to disk image, ISO, and browse for the file. Open. Make sure that USB drive is selected and the correct disk drive letter is selected. In this case it's G. Then you would select OK. It'll mount the file on there, and then it'll ask if you want to reboot the PC. You can do that, or you can wait until you're ready. So when you're ready to reboot your PC or Mac, there's directions here how to do this on a Mac. With Windows, you're going to reboot your PC with the CD or USB flash drive connected to the PC. When the computer is rebooting, you want to hit F12 or F2, F8, escape. It varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. Usually when you are rebooting the PC, it will tell you on the screen which option you should press. Also, you can look up on the internet to find out button you need to press. So you're booting from the ISO image. You're going to see this boot baby boot, and I'm going to do that now with Virtual Machine. This is what you'll see right here. When you see this, you want to press enter. Now when it's loading, it may give you an option to load sound drivers. Go ahead and cancel that. This program does not use sound, and it could interfere with how the program works. Also, the mouse will not work while in this mode. Only the keyboard. You'll have options here in a little bit. You do not want to use the numbers on the number pad on the right. You want to use the numbers above the QWERTY keys to select your options. Okay, so we are going to flash the A955 SBF for the Droid 2. So you're going to select option 1. Now before we do that, we want to make sure that the phone is fully charged, because you do not want the battery to go dead during flashing a restore image SBF file. It'll make the phone difficult to recharge. Likely if it stops in the middle, you will not be able to charge with your phone. Also, it could damage the phone so that it's permanently bricked. That's not likely to happen, but it's a good reason to have your phone fully charged before you try this. Now, before you press F1 or option 1, number 1, you need to boot your phone to bootloader. And to do that, you're going to slide the keyboard out, press the up button and the power button, and it'll boot to bootloader and release the up button. The up button is obviously when it's turned this way. That's the up button. You can close that, and now we can connect our USB data cable. And now it says battery okay to program, connect USB data cable. I'm going to go and do that, and it'll change to transfer mode USB. So now, because I'm running it from VirtualBox, I have to select which USB device I want to have connected to this. And it just says Motorola Flash. Now I can select option 1 and press enter. And it'll unzip the files, and it'll take at least 20 minutes on this PC. It may take longer or a little bit less depending on your machine. I'm going to pause. Now when running Virtual Machine, every time it switches modes, I'll have to go to USB and reselect Motorola device. That is not necessary if you're running it from the CD or USB drive from boot, running it from the menu. Yeah. Okay, you can see that several files have been uploaded to the device, and I believe the last one is just about done. Then it'll go from uploading to verifying. Just a few more moments. Okay, it started verifying the files. This won't take very long, and once it's done verifying, it will start to reboot the phone. There we are. Now, before you let the phone reboot, you should pull the battery and jumped the gun. The screen timed out. There we go. It's going to reboot the phone, and you can go ahead and pull the USB cable and pull the battery. this may not be necessary, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You want to boot it to Android recovery. Press the X and the power button and reboot the phone. Continue to hold the X until you see Android Andy, the triangle with the exclamation point in the middle of it. Just takes a moment. There we go. There we are, our triangle. When you get to this screen, you need to press both these volume buttons at the same time to enter Android recovery. Now you have 4 options: reboot system, and update, and wipe data and wipe cache. If you have data on here that you want to try to recover, you can try to just wipe the cache and see if it'll boot. If it boot loops, you're going to need to come back to this Android recovery and wipe the data, and then the phone should boot fine. I'm going ahead and just wipe the cache. I shouldn't have any data that's going to cause any problems. This will take a minute or so. It doesn't take real long. Now back at the PC, you can see that, okay, the PC says wipe data, wipe cache, and reboot. I did not do that. Wiping data is not always necessary, but it is recommended. We can go ahead and press enter. It takes you back to the main menu here. And if you want, you could root your phone now, which I've done another video with that method. And you can watch that if you want. That's it. You need to reboot the phone. You can go ahead and press the power button to select that. And the phone should boot normally. Thank you for watching.